If you're thinking about moving to Texas right now, your brain is probably spiraling. So let's sort out which relocation fears actually matter and which ones don't. Hey friends, I am Tanya Kerr with Kerr Property Group, and we work with out-of-state buyers every single day. And the relocation fear is real. So today I'm going to break down the most common fears that we hear when people are moving to Central Texas. And we're going to give you the honest, lived-in perspective. So first, yes, Texas has snakes, scorpions, and bugs. That part is true. I don't love it either. But what matters is not pretending that they don't exist, but figuring out ways that you can manage the issue. Most homeowners manage this with pest control, yard maintenance, and basic prevention. This fear matters only if it causes you real anxiety. The idea of critters, bugs, and snakes can absolutely give people real anxiety. I once had someone who lived in their home only 2 years move out just because they had fear of having critters in their backyard, not because they'd actually ever seen anything. So if the idea of critters is keeping you up at night, your property type and location choice matter more than pretending that you'll get used to it. So before you commit to buying something on a greenbelt lot, maybe consider something like an interior lot or something more manageable like a townhome, giving you less green space. So here's something cool. Texas doesn't have a state income tax, but property taxes make up for that. Property taxes are a real consideration and one that you should fully understand before you purchase a property. Rates vary widely by area, and it can mean a huge swing in your mortgage payment. There are certain areas, usually new construction, that will have a MUD, a PID, or a PUD within the tax rate, and this can add hundreds or thousands of dollars of cost. So while I wouldn't call this one a fear, it is something you need to be educated on and not ignore because it can really cost you over time. Now let's talk about traffic. And traffic in Central Texas is very location dependent. Living close to work, choosing the right side of highways, and understanding growth patterns matters more than the city name itself. If you have a specific commute in mind, where you purchase matters a tremendous amount because rush hour can double or triple your drive time. So before you purchase a home, take into account the commute during rush hour and also make sure it's close enough to your non-negotiables like work, grocery stores, shopping, hobbies, and of course, the great news is we have H-E-Bs everywhere, and it's the best grocery store in the nation. Let's talk about the summers. It's hot, but we have air conditioning. It's a necessity around here. Something else I noticed is our out-of-state buyers generally are the ones who are seeking out pools because they know they're going to need to cool down. So are we going to have some days over 100 degrees? Yeah. Some years we have 40 or more of those in the summer, but it's really not that bad. The evenings are nice, the mornings are nice, and during the heat of the day, you just stay indoors. The great news is our winters are usually not that terrible. Now let's talk schools. Schools are not one size fits all. One of the things I notice is that people use an online search tool to try to rank schools. And to be completely transparent and from a former educator, that is not the right way to look at a school. If you really want to determine what a school's like, walk the school. Meet the receptionist, look at how adults are treating one another and kids, look at what's offered. Those are the more important things. Nothing is more important to a child than the teacher in that classroom. However, we have options. There's public school systems, there's private schools, there's charter schools, and there's a plethora of options. So it's not a one size fits all, and of course it's personal preference like most things, but you have options. Now let's talk about relationships. When people are moving into a new city or town, of course, they're kind of starting from ground zero on making friends. Now, I know firsthand that when you move somewhere new, it can feel a little lonely because you want to build relationships, and that takes intention. The great news is this: Texans are really friendly. Building relationships and communities can be so important, especially when you're moving from out of state. It can feel a little lonely at first. So be intentional about where you live and how you might grow those relationships. It might mean becoming a member of a gym or of the YMCA, or choosing a neighborhood with plenty of amenities so that you can get to know the people who live in your community. Go to the events, the local events, there's plenty of them. And of course, become acquainted with the community and really immerse yourself in it if you want to build relationships. And also, here's a quick hack. Just start searching things that you're interested in or areas where you live, and there are so many Facebook groups to meet people. So if you're relocating to Central Texas and you're feeling a little bit fearful, that's okay, it's normal. The mistakes is letting fears that you don't understand outweigh the facts that you haven't yet explored. And as always, we're here to help you and give you the local information. We're your boots on the ground and we are honest. So if you want more information about relocating or just the area, give us a shout. We are so happy to help and to help get you acquainted with what we like to call the best part of Texas.